Hi, it's Sarah, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the Yulin Dog Meat Festival. So you're probably aware by now of the Yulin Dog Meat Festival currently taking place in China. The first festival was held in 2009, and each year 10,000 or more dogs are kept in cages, tortured, and then brutally slaughtered. Literally, crowds of people just gather around and eagerly await to eat their flesh. And it sounds like a horror movie, right? Like, how dare the Chinese people hurt man's best friends? Don't they know how smart they are, how full of love? People all over America and other countries are sharing their outrage through social media and protest. The only problem is, most of these outraged people were posting their Chinese slurs while chowing down on bacon and cheeseburgers. Now, before you go judging other cultures, take a look at your own. If you are angry at the Chinese people for eating puppies, why are you not storming into American factory farms while sporting a vegan t-shirt and freeing all of the pigs? Why are you continuing to let cows be raped for your slice of pizza? And why are you cuddling up with one animal while stabbing the other with a knife and a fork? I mean, did you have a problem with Thanksgiving when we literally mass slaughtered thousands of turkeys in the name of an American tradition? Or how about when Nathan's holds its good old American hot dog eating contest? Were you upset then? The truth is, if you consume any kind of meat or dairy, you are just as guilty as the Chinese are of an equally heinous slaughter of thousands of animals every single day. The only reason you don't care about those animals is because you've been taught to eat them and to love the others. You're on the right path, though. I'm not here to condemn you, but to encourage you. The way you feel about those helpless, innocent dogs on death row is how vegans feel towards every living being. Now is the time for you to open your heart and extend your compassion to the animals of all shapes and sizes, all over the world. Because whether covered in feathers or fur, or whether a bark, a moo, or an oink, all animals have the capacity to feel pain, to suffer, and to be aware of their own body and their surroundings. And they also have the ability to love and to be loved. These qualities are not unique to our pets. Cultural conditioning is the only difference here. Their bodies do not belong to us, but to them. How lucky you and I are to have been born into a human's body so that we do not have to experience the pure horror of being raised as a product instead of a somebody. I think about that a lot. I'm so grateful to be here in this form where I don't have to suffer under the conditions that they do, and that's why I feel like I need to be a voice for the voiceless, because that could have very easily been me. And contrary to popular belief, the dogs in China aren't being treated any worse than the common farm animal raised for meat is. Even in the most humane farms, death is still death, and profit always comes before well-being. Does being bolted in the brain, then hung upside down, still conscious, to have your throat slit sound like a good time to you? How about being boiled alive? Or castrated at 3 days old without any anesthetics? No? Don't want your testes ripped out? Didn't think so. And one last question. When you look at your own dog, do you salivate? Do you have to train the younger members of your family to love your pet and to not accidentally pounce on the family pets and eat them raw? If you put a toddler in a playpen with an apple and a bunny, which one would he play with and which one would he eat? It is absolutely natural for human beings to feel compassion. This is why your heart is breaking for those dogs, because you know it's wrong. You know that animal can suffer because you've seen it with your own eyes. And it is only because of the culture that we grew up in that we do not make that connection with the other animals as well. We are herbivorous, scientifically and spiritually. We are meant to love and protect our fellow beings, not to exploit and to take advantage of them. It is my belief that once we begin to treat all animals as we would treat ourselves, the world can truly begin to heal. So what I'm saying is, yes, keep spreading the word about the Yulin Dog Festival. Be angry, be outraged, make it stop. But don't just stop there, and don't point fingers. Take action in your own life too by cutting out all cruelty. Set an example for China to follow, and end the slaughter of all animals for meat, not just dogs. Go vegan. Peace out. That was stupid. I don't know how to end these videos.